I'm coming into this one a little bit differently because this is no ordinary heist. That's the name of the movie. Anyway, let's review it. G'day, it's Adam here again with another quick instant movie review for you. So tonight we're having a chat about No Ordinary Heist. This is a film directed by Colin McIver, who also co-wrote the screenplay along with Aisling Corenstein, which is inspired by a 2004 Northern bank robbery, the largest cash heist in UK and Irish history. The film stars Eddie Marsden, who plays Richard Murray. He is an uptight bank manager who is compelled to cooperate with some robbers when his wife Celine is kidnapped. Oogie boogie. Murray has to cooperate with one of the bank's security guards that he has a little bit of a mixed relationship. Barry, played by Iana Hardwick, who gives a great performance here actually, who also has one of his loved ones being held captive. So together they have to pack up millions of used banknotes and disguise them as rubbish that's being collected on Christmas Eve. The bank robbers themselves are pretty indifferent. You've got a few different characters in this one. You've also got Andrea Irvine, who is pretty well respected, playing Barry's mum in this. So the film is shot by Damien Elliott. He does a pretty good job with the cinematography. The whole thing feels pretty blue. It feels pretty bleak. And then you get down into the bank vault. Kind of feels almost to the point of sepia. And yeah, I think light is used pretty well in this film. It's really well lit, which sounds a bit weird, but there's lots of different aspects of the bank and even the home, and all of them feel quite balanced in their own little way to all come together as some cohesive piece. This film, I wasn't really sure. I saw the trailer for it and I thought, midday afternoon viewing potentially, but it actually is quite a good little thriller. It was interesting because this and the key line for this is kind of the heist where the robbers don't even set foot in the bank. And it's very interesting how this being based on a true story, how the robbers went about I guess manipulating this security guard that has lots of clearance and can get stuff done, and they have a little bit of relationship with, and this bank manager who, seems to have access to everything, and a very, someone that no one would suspect, stealing stuff. And the other thing about Eddie Marsden's character of Richard, he has to do some pretty nasty work just before Christmas ends. So he has a very interesting relationship with, the senior management at the bank, dare we say, and the job that he has to do, as well as this heist. And I think Eddie Marsden puts together a pretty good performance. He does have, a lot of stress in his character, and I think he balances it really well. It's a really well-measured performance. Iana, and I hope I'm saying your name right, mate, but Iana Hardwick is really great. I believe this is his one of his first acting roles. Forgive me if I've got that wrong too, but he really matches wits really well with Eddie Marsden. They've got this very unsettling relationship going on where they really do hate each other's guts, but they know they have to work together to get something done. And it's pretty tense stuff. Like this is not high octane sort of stuff, but there's so many things, so many wheels and things in play that you do feel quite stressed for these two characters, because that one wrong move could potentially mean that their loved ones are going to die. And I found it quite interesting. The only thing I would say is that it's got a kind of a little bit of an anticlimax towards the end, when you find out what actually happens. It's kind of like oh. So, but I suppose this is a true story, so it's interesting how the film ends up. And I mean, you could change the ending for, I suppose, dramatic effect, but I think overall you wouldn't do that, because that's being not truthful to the source. So anyway, look, I really enjoyed this. I wasn't really sure what I was going to be up for, and I really enjoyed No Ordinary Heist. I think it's certainly something that, you know, you could see on the big screen. Would it lose anything if it found its way onto your small screen? Probably not. But yeah, I think it's a good film. So if you get a chance, catch No Ordinary Heist. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I don't think it was boring. I was quite entertained throughout the whole thing. I'd probably give this one 6.5 out of 10. I mean, it was pretty good. You know, nothing to write home about, but solidly entertaining whilst I was watching it. Anyway, that's my review of No Ordinary Heist. Have you seen a film that kind of surprised you? You were sort of going into it going, this is going to be pants. And then you come out and you go, actually, that was pretty good. Comment below, let me know. I'd love to get some new suggestions, or maybe films that I have missed that you go, you know what, you should really check that out. Comment below, let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I look forward to seeing you all next time here in my car.